As people grow older, it is common to notice small changes in memory and focus. You may forget why you entered a room, misplace everyday items, or lose track of a task halfway through. You may also feel mentally tired even on days that are not busy. These experiences can feel frustrating, but they are normal. The brain changes with age, just like the rest of the body. Slower recall or reduced concentration does not automatically mean something is seriously wrong. What matters most is how you support your brain and mental health each day. Mental health is not only about major conditions. It includes how steady your thoughts feel, how often you feel stressed, how well you sleep, and how connected you feel to your daily routine. When mental health is stable, memory and focus usually function better. When stress increases or sleep decreases, thinking often feels heavier. The positive part is that daily habits can make a meaningful difference over time. The way the day begins has an impact on mental clarity. Waking up and immediately rushing into activity can create mental pressure that lasts for hours. Taking a few quiet minutes before starting the day allows the brain to adjust gradually. Sitting upright, breathing slowly, and allowing natural light into the room signals to the brain that the day has started. Exposure to morning light helps regulate the body's internal clock and supports alertness. A calm start does not require extra effort. It simply requires a slower pace for a short period. During the day, distraction often increases forgetfulness. When the mind is divided between multiple thoughts, it is harder to remember details. One practical strategy is speaking actions out loud. Saying simple sentences such as, "I am taking my medication," or "I am turning off the stove," strengthens attention. Hearing your own voice reinforces the action in the brain. This reduces mistakes and increases confidence in daily routines. It may feel unusual at first, but it is effective and simple. Trying to remember everything mentally creates unnecessary strain. Writing information down reduces cognitive load. Keeping one notebook for appointments, medication schedules, reminders, and important notes allows the brain to relax. The notebook does not need to be organized perfectly. It only needs to be consistent. When you know that information is recorded in one place, you reduce worry about forgetting. This frees mental energy for other tasks. Memory improves with gentle use. In the evening, taking a few minutes to recall parts of the day can strengthen recallability. Think about what you ate, where you went, or who you spoke with. This is not a test of performance. Forgetting details during this exercise is normal. The goal is repetition, not perfection. Over time, this habit supports the brain's ability to store and retrieve information. Physical movement plays a significant role in brain health. Many people assume that memory depends only on mental exercises, but circulation is equally important. Walking, stretching, light household work, or simple balance exercises increase blood flow to the brain. Improved circulation supports oxygen delivery and overall function. Movement also helps regulate mood and reduce stress. The duration does not need to be long. Even 15 to 20 minutes of consistent daily movement can support cognitive health. Mental fatigue often results from constant stimulation. Continuous television, frequent news exposure, and extended phone use keep the brain active without rest. The brain requires quiet periods to process information and recover. Setting aside a short time each day without screens allows thoughts to slow naturally. Sitting in silence for 5 or 10 minutes may feel uncomfortable initially, but over time it improves clarity and reduces tension. Sleep quality strongly affects mental sharpness. The brain organizes and stores information during sleep. Irregular sleep schedules can disrupt this process. Going to bed and waking up at similar times each day supports better rest. Reducing bright screens before bedtime and keeping the evening routine calm can improve sleep depth. Even moderate improvements in sleep often lead to noticeable improvements in focus and emotional balance the following day. Nutrition and hydration also influence mental performance. Dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, and headaches that may feel like memory problems. Drinking water regularly throughout the day is important. Balanced meals that include vegetables, fruits, protein, and healthy fats provide steady energy. Skipping meals or eating irregularly can lead to drops in blood sugar, which affect concentration. Stability in eating patterns supports stability in thinking. Social interaction remains important throughout life. Regular contact with others supports emotional balance and cognitive engagement. This does not require large gatherings or frequent events. A short phone call, a brief conversation with a neighbor, or a small daily interaction is enough. Consistency is more important than intensity. Human connection reduces feelings of isolation and supports overall mental stability. Stress has a measurable effect on memory and attention. Ongoing worry or unresolved emotional strain consumes mental energy. Acknowledging feelings instead of suppressing them can reduce internal pressure. Writing thoughts down in a notebook or speaking with someone trusted can provide relief. When emotional weight decreases, mental clarity often improves as well. Learning new information in small amounts supports brain flexibility. This does not require formal education. It can include learning a new recipe, reading a short article, memorizing a few lines of text, or understanding a simple feature on a device. Gentle challenges encourage the brain to build new connections. The goal is not speed or mastery. The goal is stimulation and consistency. Routine provides structure that reduces confusion. Performing tasks at similar times each day helps the brain predict and prepare. Regular meal times, medication schedules, and consistent activity patterns reduce the need for constant decision-making. This conserves mental energy and increases confidence in daily life. It is also important to monitor changes realistically. Occasional forgetfulness is common with aging. However, sudden or rapid decline in memory, confusion about familiar places, or difficulty performing basic tasks may require medical evaluation. Seeking professional advice early can provide clarity and guidance. Asking for help is a responsible action, not a weakness. Patience with yourself is necessary. Comparing current performance to earlier years often creates unnecessary frustration. Slower recall does not erase knowledge or experience. The brain continues to adapt throughout life. Supporting it with steady habits, balanced routines, and reduced stress can maintain function for many years. Mental health and memory are influenced by daily behavior more than by single events. Large changes are not required. Small, consistent habits practiced over time have measurable effects. A calm morning, light movement, written reminders, limited screen exposure, stable sleep, balanced meals, social contact, and emotional awareness all contribute to long-term clarity. Improvement does not happen instantly. Progress is gradual and often subtle. The goal is stability rather than perfection. With consistent care, the mind can remain steady, functional, and reliable. Aging is a natural process, and with structured support, the brain can continue to perform effectively in everyday life.